Welcome back to another week of detecting, you guys. It's good to see you again. Today I'm going to be out detecting a place that I hit really hard at the beginning of this year and dug most of the high ringing signals. So I think I pulled most of the clad change out of here, but there may be a couple neat things still left in here. I think I'm going to go out and dig a lot of the mid-tones, probably dig up a lot of pull tabs and zinc pennies, but you just never know. Let's go out and see what my first coin is for the day. It looks as though I just got my very first coin for the week. I got myself a zinc penny. It's been there for a little while, so it's not in great shape, but well, I've had to dig up a lot of trash already. So that's all my finds so far, but there's my first coin. So let's keep hunting and hopefully find something decent today. This was just kind of a bizarre find at about 4 inches down. It's the remnants of an old dart somebody had out here for whatever reason. So we'll throw it in the bag and keep hunting. Just got my second coin and look at the condition it's in. Wow. There's a zinc penny that's been in the ground for probably 20 or 30 years. That thing is terrible. Pretty ugly, but we'll keep hunting. Well, you guys, I think I just got my silver for the week already. That is awesome. I just got myself a little 77 signal and popped this out of the ground. I might have myself a little silver cross. Wow. I was not at all expecting that. That is awesome. Give me just a moment, I'll clean it up and we'll take a closer look. That is pretty sweet. I've dug pretty much nothing but garbage today. I've been out here for about 30 minutes and I've got some pieces of aluminum wire and cans and pull tabs, but this is a little bit nicer than that. So let's clean it up and take a closer look. That is a little piece of silver. I was not expecting to find that so quickly. I spent 17 hours last week and couldn't find a piece of silver to save my life. And wouldn't you know it, here's a new week, and after 30 minutes of hunting, I've got myself a silver cross. That is awesome. It's marked right there, and it's marked down here too. Wow. I am ecstatic already. I've got my silver for the week. It's even got some little stones, but I'm thinking they're just kind of fake little things. But wow, that's a good start to the week. Let's get back at it and find some other things. You guys might know that when I'm out field detecting, I like to investigate some of the iron signals that I get out here and just pop this out of the ground. I've got myself a little pocket knife. I don't think I'm going to be able to salvage it, but it's still pretty cool. Oh, little Swiss Army knife right there. So that's pretty cool. I'll take a knife. I finally just got my first high ringing signal. It was an 82, and I've got a little coin sitting right here in the plug. It looks like we might have a dime, a clad dime. Yes, sir. Not sure about the year, probably from the 70s or 60s, but awesome. I've found, I think, 3 zinc pennies, and now I've found my first dime. So let's get back at it. I just popped this big, ugly piece of can out of the ground and went back over my hole and just got a coin signal. And I think I've got a copper penny and a zinc penny stuck together. There's the copper penny, and I believe that's the zinc penny. So let's try and take them apart. Yep, I think that's what I've got. Kind of cool. There's 2 more cents to put in the bag. I just got myself a big zinc penny signal, and you guys might know what this is. I find these pretty regularly. I got myself another fishing weight, for whatever reason, sitting out here in the grass. So just a big piece of lead. I'll take it home and throw it in my lead bucket. Kind of cool. I am not investigating many of the low tones today, but I did get a perfect nickel signal on my machine and decided to investigate it. And sure enough, I got myself a nickel. First one of the day and of the week. So I will gladly take any kind of clad coin I can get now because I'm not finding much today. Just got myself a 65 signal and thought I was digging up about my 30 or 40th pull tab, but I got something just a little different. Looks like I have a little locket, like a little brass locket. So don't know if there's going to be anything inside there, but still kind of neat. It's a little personal. If you give me just a moment, I'll try and open it up. These things usually break when you attempt to do that, but you never know. There might be something in there. So give me just a moment. Well, the hinge did break when I opened it. These things are always really delicate, but I kind of surprised myself. There's actually a picture in there. Actually, there was 2 at one time, but you can actually still see the face on some loved one for whoever lost this thing. So it's kind of sad, but still pretty neat though. I don't know that I've ever found one of these that actually still had a photograph in it where you can see someone's face. So you just never know when you're metal detecting, you find some pretty bizarre things. So let's get back at it and keep hunting. This certainly isn't a terribly cool find, but I just popped my plug and got a Diet Pepsi top. This is probably from the 80s if I had to guess. Kind of cool. Look how clean it is. So it's pretty cool. Sugar-free Diet Pepsi. They certainly don't use that kind of design anymore, so we'll throw it in the bag and keep hunting. Here's another kind of strange, large irony steel signal. I just got myself a pair of kid scissors sitting out in the middle of nowhere, so we'll throw it in the bag and keep detecting. Been out here 3 hours and I'm walking back to my car, and wouldn't you know it, I got my first and only quarter for the day. Sweet. Looks like it's a Connecticut. But wow, I have not found much clad change today. In fact, I think I found one nickel, one clad dime, and one clad quarter, and then a bunch of pennies. So not very good today, but that's all right. Let's keep hunting. Well, day number 1 of detecting is done. I didn't do too badly. I found a couple interesting things, and a little bit of change, not very much, but let's do a wrap up for the day and we'll get on to day number 2. Well, it was a bit of a trash day. Here's all my aluminum can stuff and just kind of general garbage that I dug up. So I did quite a bit of trash removal today. I also dug up a whole bunch of aluminum wiring out there for some reason. Here's all my pull tabs for the day, so I found quite a few of those. I was looking for gold today as well. I got myself that pair of scissors, that little locket that has 2 pictures in it, my little Swiss Army knife, that little silver cross. I got that dart, quite a few bottle caps, aluminum bottle caps, so that's kind of cool. There's a Budweiser, a Mr. Pibb, a Diet Pepsi, and a regular Pepsi. I believe that's an A&W. And then I got a little bit of change. I got 1 quarter, 1 dime, 1 nickel, a couple of copper pennies, and probably about a dozen zinc pennies. So not a tremendously valuable day, but I had fun and I got my silver for the week. So let's go on and see what I find on my second day of hunting. Welcome to day 2, you guys. We're going to go hunting at a place I've actually never been before. I found it kind of looking at some maps, and it's very difficult to see, but it is a new area I've never hunted. And I'm going to just go out there and kind of just poke around and dig a lot of the high tones and see what I find. So let's go out and start hunting. Well, so far today I haven't had much to show you guys. I did just pop this out of the ground. I got a toy car. Unfortunately, I broke the top off of it because there was a root growing right in there, and I really had to struggle to get out of this hole. There's a lot of roots out here, but do have a toy car, so it's kind of neat. Holy smokes, you guys, just completely out of nowhere I got an 81 signal, and I popped my plug, and I've got that sitting in one of my dirt clods. I've got a silver dime of some sort. I'm not sure what exactly that's going to be, but I'm hoping for something with a little bit of age to it. My guess is it'll probably be a Roosevelt dime, but give me just a moment and we'll kind of take a look and see what we got here. Yep, we've got a Roosevelt, silver Roosevelt dime. That's awesome. Looks like it's a 1964 probably, the very last year of production. So if you give me just a minute, I'll clean it up with some water and we'll get a little bit closer look. Well, unfortunately I'm being devoured by mosquitoes right now, but I do have a silver coin. It's been a couple weeks, maybe a month or more, but just got myself a 1964 rosy dime. It's pretty sweet, 90% silver. Let's keep going. I may get out of here just because there's so many mosquitoes, but I'll take a piece of silver any day. I am still just being eaten alive by mosquitoes, but I just popped my plug on another penny dime signal, and I've got another silver dime, actually. It's a rosy, so I'm going to just rub it a little bit. 1964. It's really just a scrap coin, unfortunately, but hey, that's another silver coin today. That's remarkable. So let's keep hunting, and I'm thinking about getting out of here. The mosquitoes are so bad. Hey there, you guys. I am so sorry for not having much footage today. The mosquitoes were just so bad out there. I'm not one to complain about that kind of stuff when I'm out metal detecting, but they were horrible. I had just a swarm of them following me all day, and I was only out there for about 2.5 hours today. So, but let's do a quick wrap up and just see everything that I did find for the day. I ended up with about $4 in clad change. I even got a token as well. It's like a carousel token of some sort. I believe. No cash value. That's kind of different. I was actually in some wood chips. So were some of the coins that I have down here. What else do we have? I did manage to get 2 house keys. They're both sitting out there. I got that toy car that's seen better days. And there's a little bit of trash sitting over here. There's a gasket, I think, for an engine. And then, of course, somehow I found 2 pieces of silver today. Didn't expect that at all. But I got 2 1964 Roosevelt dimes. So that's pretty sweet. They weren't very close to each other. They just happened to be at the same little area I was detecting. So that's not bad. I didn't find any silver last week, and this week I've gotten 3 pieces of silver in 2 hunts. So let's go on and see what else I find for day number 3. All right, it's day number 3. We're gonna go out and hunt the same place that I detected my first day hunting. We're gonna go out and dig a lot of the nickel signals and just trash. I've done so well this week with silver, I'm just gonna go out and see if I can't find any gold. So we're gonna get out there, we're gonna just dig up a whole bunch of trash, I'm sure, and probably not a lot of change. So let's get at it. Well, 30 minutes into my 3rd hunt, and I found plenty of trash, but I finally just got my first coin. I got a little copper penny at about 5 or 6 inches, so I'll take it. It's not going to be anything terribly nice, but a coin is a coin. Let's keep going. This is just a little bit interesting and almost never happens to me, but I just got a nickel signal and popped that out. Piece of a can, aluminum can. But I happened to notice a blue thing in the hole too, or the little plug that I just popped, and I got a marble. Obviously there's no metal in this, it just happened to be in the hole with it, but that's pretty cool. I will take a marble. Once again, always go over your hole, because I went back over it and got another piece of can that was in the same hole, and another marble. Imagine that. That's so weird to find those 2 just sitting in there. So I'll take 2 marbles. Never mind. That's pretty cool. Boy, I've had to dig a whole bag of garbage almost just to find one of these. Finally just got a nickel. It's taken me all morning so far. It's been about an hour of detecting. Haven't found much change today. Found a copper penny, a clad dime, and just got a nickel. So not too much money out here, but we're gonna keep hunting and hopefully find some other cool stuff. Oh my God, you guys. I just got an ugly 63 signal and pop this out. I might have another gold ring for the year. It was about 2 inches down, but that looks and feels like a gold ring to me with stones in it. Wow, I cannot believe it. I've had so much good luck this year with gold, and I think I just found another piece. Wow. Give me a minute, we'll clean it up. Holy cramoly. That is another 14 karat gold ring. Wow. I cannot believe it, you guys. I have had just such good luck this year with gold, and I just decided to dig another junk signal out here today, because that's all I dug today, and I just got myself another gold ring. That is awesome. Let's keep hunting and maybe we'll find something else today. For you guys that don't metal detect regularly, I thought I would just mention one of the scourges of this hobby that I just dug up. Aluminum pencil tops. They usually sound pretty good in the ground, and I tend to dig up a lot of them. They're all over the place, and it's just kind of another thing that is in the ground regularly that you have to dig up and throw in the trash. So it is what it is. Let's keep on. Just got myself another big irony signal, and I know what this is going to be. It's going to be a pocket knife. Oh yeah, in fact, it looks like one my dad used to carry all the time, like a Spyderco. I wonder if that's the same brand. Oh yeah, I think it might be. This looks almost identical to what my father used to carry as a police officer. So his was serrated, and this one looks like it's got a straight edge, but pretty cool. I'll take a knife. I always like finding pocket knives. A lot of people don't dig them up because they sound like junk. They usually sound like a big piece of iron, obviously, or steel. And sometimes you find good ones. In fact, the pocket knife I'm carrying with me right now, got it in my pocket somewhere. This is one that I found earlier this year, if I can find it wherever it's at. Oh, hold on a second, you guys. There you go. Yeah, I got a pocket knife earlier this year out of the ground, and I still carry it with me. It's a Kershaw, and it's actually a pretty nice knife. So you just never know. Sometimes you find bizarre things that you would never think to dig up. Well, you guys, I'm sorry I didn't get a whole lot of footage today, but I did much better than I thought I would this week. I found some gold, I found some silver, and I found a couple of interesting things. So let's do a wrap up for the day, and then we'll do a wrap up for the whole week. Here are the fruits of 4.5 hours of metal detecting today. Please, 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 you guys don't think that I just go out and find gold after digging 10 holes. I spent 4.5 hours digging up trash. Pieces of cans and pull tabs and bottle caps and destroyed coins and things like that. Just because I found this gold ring does not mean that I go out and have a, just an easy time out there digging. I really worked for 4.5 hours to find anything terribly good, but we found a little bit of change and coins. We got ourselves this Spyderco knife, which I think I'll be able to salvage. I'll get it inside and clean it up, and I think that will be a good knife. Might have to get that to my father, he might want that. I even dug up a shovel today, a little hand shovel. There's a big old piece of pipe or whatever, big piece of iron that I dug up. Got another CO2 cartridge. There's a big washer. I dug up a cap gun that's all destroyed. And of course, I got my gold for the week. I cannot believe I dug that up, but I will certainly take it. So let's do a wrap up for the week and we will be done. Hey there you guys, I'm back at home and it's time to do a wrap up for the week. We've got some things to go over on the board and we'll be done. Let's first look at all the trash. I found a lot of it this week. I spent about 10 hours digging up just anything and everything, picking stuff off the ground. There's an old waterlogged pack of cigarettes that were sitting in the grass. Just anything and everything you could ever imagine is out there in the grass and in the ground. These were sitting out there too. Some maple syrup containers. There's a bottle that I've picked up. Just whatever people decide to just throw out. Please don't do that. There's a piece of glass too with the aluminum ring on it. There's just so much garbage out there. But let's actually look at the board. We did pretty well this week. Found a little bit of change. I've got a total sitting over here, so let's briefly review that. I got 14 quarters, 23 dimes, 11 nickels, 18 copper pennies, 33 zinc cents, which I do not include in this total. We got ourselves $6.53, and for about 10 hours of work, I was only making about 65 cents an hour. So not very good. That's all right though. You can see that a lot of this stuff has been sitting out there for a little while. There's one that's actually from this year, 2020, and it's already starting to tarnish and look ugly, but I saved it and I'll try and get it back into circulation, so kind of neat. What else do we have out here? We got some bottle caps down here that I dug up. We got this big copper copper pipe that rang up pretty well. This knife was salvageable, which is pretty sweet. It's a Spyderco. I looked it up when I got home. That's an $84 knife on Amazon right now, so that's pretty sweet. It's a Delica 4. That's pretty sweet. Cleaned up very well, and I'll put some oil on it and it'll be salvaged. This other knife unfortunately will not have the same fate. It's pretty rusted out and I won't be able to get much out of it. So little Swiss Army knife. We got ourselves a little toy gun there that's destroyed. It's seen better days. That toy car has also seen better action. Unfortunately, it's pretty badly destroyed. There's a zipper. There's part of a lighter. We got some washers over here. Managed to get 2 keys this week. There's a lead fishing sinker. Sorry, I'm not in focus. We also managed to get the CO2 cartridge. Got 2 little marbles. There's that carousel token. That's pretty sweet. Man, my phone's not wanting to focus very well. What else do we have down here? We got that little locket that has some pictures in it. Got this little coppery ring. I don't know if that's actually a ring or not, but we'll take it. Here's our little dart. We did manage to get some little lead fishing sinkers down there too. Here's the good stuff though. We got ourselves a little silver cross that cleaned up pretty well. That's pretty sweet. I was ecstatic to find that on my first hunt this week, and I had no idea that I would do a lot better as well. So there's that. We also managed to get 2 silver coins. We got two 1964 Philadelphia dimes. That is awesome. It's been, like I mentioned, more than a month since I found a silver coin, and finding two of them on the same day was sweet. What else do we have down here? I think that's just about everything, so I'll go on to my best find of the week. Oh, there's a pair of scissors. Best find of the week, pretty obvious. I got myself another diamond ring, 14 karat gold. That is awesome. That's a sweet little ring. And I was going to mention to you guys as well, this rang up as a 63 on my machine. Do you guys want to see what a 63 sounds like? It is identical to this kind of stuff. Pull tabs. I was shocked to find that as a 63 signal. I was also going to show you guys something kind of interesting. Check this out. Back in 2012, I decided to keep every single pull tab that I dug up out of the ground that year. And I have it on a couple of shoestrings. Look at all those pull tabs. There's several thousand here. And I just kind of show it to people occasionally, because when you go out and you detect, sometimes you find stuff like this just all day long. I was very fortunate today to actually get a piece of gold. Most of the time you just go out and you find garbage and nothing worth any money. So we had a good week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.